Hey everyone, I'm here with my friend Jonathan. We met up here on Lake Huron for a little rock hunt. You might remember him from when we went to Flint Ridge together, and we also went to Port Huron and hunted together. So this is your third big appearance in a Michigan Rocks video.
Correct.
You're becoming a regular. So anyhow, we're going to go look for some rocks, and hopefully we'll find a Petoskey stone, pudding stone, and other fun stuff.
So I thought this was a poor pudding stone until I realized that it's actually a blueberry muffin stone.
It's got the little muffin top and
A
everything.
little bread on the bottom and blueberry muffin on the top.
Yummy. I see a really awesome Petoskey stone, I think. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at this one, Jonathan.
Oh, you don't have many Petoskey stones, Rob. It's nice you found another one.
A bright green epidote down here. Ooh, look at the quartz on the end. That's neat. That might go in the tumbler. Actually, might go in Jonathan's tumbler. Jonathan. He says yes. Saw a green rock up here. Looks kind of like epidote, but oh, it's really bright right there. I'm not sure if that's epidote or not. I wouldn't know what else it is, so I'm going to call it epidote. That's epidote. Maybe. Ooh, look at this one. Almost looks like an Omar, but this is limestone. I can see there's some fossils in it, but got those two funky little holes in there. Cloudy day, but the water's nice and calm. You can really see into it nicely today.
No idea what this is, but
Yeah, neat little,
caught my eye.
what would you call those?
I don't know.
Swirly, stripy goodness. A little bit of red right there. Maybe
Yeah.
the staining, but that's an interesting rock.
It is.
Just found the first maybe decent pudding stone of the day. I haven't picked it up yet. That side's good, and the rest is really disappointing. Look at this one. It fooled me into thinking it was a good one, but there's nothing much there.
Seems like the best side's always facing up.
Well, otherwise you wouldn't pick it up.
Yeah, you're right. Just another stripy rock, but a little nicer stripes than most of them.
It's a really red stripe. I don't
Yeah.
usually see that red except like in pudding stones here.
I thought it was going to be a stripe of jasper. I was hoping, but it's something else that's really red. Another rock that we have no idea what it is, but it has a lot of colors. That
green on the top especially, that's just a different green.
Yeah, really.
I think that might be, is that nice? Might be nice,
Don't know.
but I'm not sure. I pointed this one out to Jonathan and said it looks like an eggshell or something. What'd you call it?
I called it a rock inside a rock. It's where you peel the rock and you find another rock inside the rock.
Like those little Russian dolls?
Yeah.
Is there another one? Is there a rock inside a rock inside a rock?
It just takes a long time to peel them.
Well, Jonathan just picked this thing up and he showed it to me, and I thought, that's weird. And then he said it was really heavy and thought it was sort of might have iron in it. So he pulled out a magnet, and it is, if you can see it there, but it sticks really well. That's got to be magnetite. Kind of has a geometric patterns like the one I find up in the ones I find up in Lake Superior, but a little bit different. And no red on it that they tend to have up there. Anyhow, big chunk of magnetite, very heavy. That weird thing. Oh, there's a Petoskey stone too. That's just kind of funky looking.
Kind of like a mushroom or cap of some sort.
Not a horrible Petoskey. That's pretty good. Want that one?
I'll take it.
Here's a Cladophora. Jonathan was looking for some of these to slab up. These slab up really nicely, but I don't think that's the one probably.
Nah, close but not quite.
Keep looking. There's a lot of that on this beach, but it's hard to find a really good one. Just found a small chain coral. Don't find that many of these, but it's always a thrill when I do. This isn't a great one, but it's not bad. What did you find?
I guess it's chert. It's got that little blue. It's not anything special, but that color blue you just don't see here other than...
Yeah, I think that's what it is, a chert nodule.
Other than that rock. So the blue jumps out and they're always kind of disappointing. But
I gotta see that Petoskey stone you're hiding in your hand there.
Yeah, that's because you're going to try to take it from me.
No.
Alright. This one, where the way that it's weathered and worn makes it look a lot more interesting than it would otherwise. Otherwise it would just be kind of a banded rock, but...
Yeah, even though they're flat, when it wears funny like that, they get little squiggles and stuff in them. Oh, that's neat in the back. I didn't see that. The red.
This is a Petoskey that I think it might be from what I think of as the stem part of the colony coral, what grew up, or I think was connected to the bottom of the sea. And it's just a really thick, oddly shaped piece of Petoskey stone.
See, to me that looks like the one growing on top of the other. Like one grew and then another one started on top of it. I don't know if that's the way it works,
yeah,
but
yeah, I don't know. I know they're colony coral and that they grow, you know, together side to side. I don't know how long they are or how that works.
That's very different than, I don't know if I've ever seen one. Well, I've never seen one exactly like that, but that's cool. That is called variolite. You don't find that very often. It polishes, but not super, super shiny. And I don't think I really need another piece of it, so I'll leave that here, but kind of fun to look at. That's a different one. I like that. Look at that one. Lots of colorful stripes. You flip it over, it's kind of heavy. And then there was this one. I picked it up earlier because I saw a little bit of Petoskey there, but that's kind of neat. What do you have, Jonathan?
I think it's chert, but when you look at it from an angle, it looks almost like a picture jasper. You can see a scene in there, sort of like
it does.
Rolling hills.
Yep, I like that. It almost has the same color. Oh, that's a completely different color there.
I'm hoping that the ultimate colors inside are this.
You're going to cut
this. And I'm going to cut it and find out. It's a purplish rock, and then Rob says it looks like the Mackinac Bridge going across it.
Kind of. It's got those like the cable, like that side right there.
I can see that. Suspension bridge. No idea what it is.
No, I couldn't help you there either.
But I've never seen one like it.
That's a goofy looking one. I just picked up this pudding stone and Petoskey stone just like 2 feet apart. There's nothing on the back of that one, but it's got a nice big chunk of jasper, and this Petoskey stone's pretty good too. What do you have, Jonathan?
I suppose it's just granite, but it sure has a lot of
color.
Orange and red colors. It's pretty granite.
Yeah, I don't know if that's granite or not, but
I don't know what it is. Granitoid.
Yeah, there we go, granitoid. We learned that on a video recently.
Yeah. We got pink splotches.
They do.
It's just an odd rock.
It's almost like a map with continents or something, like a globe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's Australia maybe. Sort of.
Sort of, kind
South
of.
America.
Yeah, I don't know that they're quite in that relationship to each other on the globe, but
Yeah, they used to be maybe.
maybe. Good point. Look at that. It's like modern art or something. I really like that.
Here's my modern art contribution.
Oh, nice. It's a holy rock. Look at the colors there. That's so bright, and then it changes to this duller color. And then Jonathan picked up
Some purplish quartzite.
kind of the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of fades from one color to another.
Pretty rock.
Pretty rocks. That's what we're here for. So, Jonathan, what's the number one rock you'd be picking up if you could here? What are you looking for?
I'd love to find some banded chert.
And what did you just find?
Banded chert.
It's a very nice banded chert, other than the fact that half of the rock isn't banded chert.
The part that is banded chert is
excellent.
Is quite nice. The part that isn't banded chert is
Not banded chert.
such as life.
Well, congratulations. Hopefully you find a bigger one, but at least you got one.
I got one. Some bunakite with real bright epidote on the one side.
Yeah, I love that color.
Kind of granity on the back, but it has the epidote in like a spider web
Yep.
pattern throughout it. And then I found a bullseye rock.
Always nice to find a bullseye rock.
Yeah, they just look right up at you from the water.
Peeking at you. Well, looks like you found what you've been looking for.
Finally found a banded chert. Now the outside is, I think, iron stained, which is making it orangey. I'm pretty sure on the inside though it's going to have the nice tans and grays like Rob's amazing banded chert. But if you look in there, you can see some of the really cool patterns where it's kind of like hills and waves. So my hopes are high. We will see.
That's a beauty. Yeah, you done good.
All right. I assume this is, I don't know if it's limestone or shale or something. It was just sitting on the ground like this, like the rock suddenly gave up. It just broke into all of these very smooth, thin slices all at the same time.
It's a deck of skipping stones.
I would like to know what, maybe a wave hit it, threw it so hard that it just landed and broke into pieces. But
I'm guessing it got moisture in it and froze and popped open.
I like my theory better.
Okay, it's more fun.
Yeah. Found some banded iron rock. Thought we were at the wrong Great Lake for banded iron, which is more common in Lake Superior than here. But it's heavy like iron, and I think it's definitely banded iron.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm not sure what those yellowish bands are, but it's definitely a dense rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's banded iron formation.
That's cool. I'm taking this one home for sure.
Yeah, cut that one. Hey Jonathan, did we bring the cheese slicer?
No.
Oh, darn. There's a little horn coral, I think, sticking out of the host rock. That would be a fun one to take home and polish, so I think I'll do that. What did you find, Jonathan?
Another purple rock, but this one is exceptionally purple. I don't know if that's quartzite or what it is, but
I would say quartzite would be my guess, but who knows?
Purple.
Deep purple, that's a band.
Yeah.
Check out the vein on that rock. Jonathan pointed this one out to me, but it's got crystals in it, and it's almost like chatoyant or something as you move back and forth. It's really cool looking. We're heading back up in the dry rocks, kind of looking for banded chert still, and I just found this little pudding stone. Cute little one to throw in the tumbler. Check that out. First it's got a hole in it, that's always fun. And then it's got like little coral fossils maybe, but they seem to have rusted out of there. That's just really interesting. I like that one a lot.
Found an orange rock.
I love those things. That's called meta-arcos, which is basically like quartzite, except it's got a lot more feldspar in it. So those are neat. I make crosses out of those sometimes.
There's a lot out here, but this one is more orange than normal.
Yeah, sometimes they're kind of dirty-ish looking. I don't know how to brownish a little bit, but that one's a good one. Well, your goal was to find banded chert today, and how many did you find? You found several little ones.
I found 6 or 7 total. Only one that I have high hopes for.
Yeah, so you did well. So, although you did well, you got to check out the one I found here this spring. It was just amazing. It's in the tumbler now, so I can't show it to you tumbled, but check out the video here and see that one. It was one of the better ones I've ever found.